I have realized over a period of time that if you want to keep others happy, it starts from you. If you are not happy, if you don't feel fulfilled, you can never ever take care of others. So, my dear friends, whoever is listening to you, today you have to be a go getter. You are shy, you are introvert, this is not the place. Please, nobody cares. When you do such things out of your comfort zone, when you are accountable for 21 days, people think you are up for the job. You don't want to go with the smartest person. You don't want to go with the most knowledgeable person. You don't want to go with the most talented person. You want to go with somebody who has a great attitude. And if you are looking for a great attitude, it's when you push yourself, you become comfortable. So I recently hosted an event. It was a huge event in Mumbai. And this comes from the fitness mindset, which is like your worst workout is always better than the workout that you never did. So something which is very important for me is I would love to spend a lot of time, but not every day I would have a lot of time. But I used to only tell myself that my worst video is always better than the video that I have never shared.
Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Finisher Interview where I am personally interviewing the members of Confident Storytelling Hub who completed a 21-day video confidence challenge by posting 21 or more videos. And in that series, I have another amazing person who I know personally for more than 5 years now and is really being an amazing fellow chap, if I may call always providing exciting and interesting videos and insights. So let me welcome Mr. Abu Shadab. Hi Abu, welcome and thank you for this interview.
Thank you so much, Haritosh, for giving this opportunity. I so much wanted to do it as soon as possible, but the best part is we are able to do that. Thank you so much.
That's the way to go. So tell the audience a little bit about who is Abu and what you do and where are you from, etc. etc.
Thank you so much. So, hi everyone, anybody and everybody who's listening to it. My name is Abu Shadab. I was born and raised in Darjeeling. And I remember in the year 2006, I went to Delhi. And in Delhi, I worked for good 17, 18 years. And in 2023, I relocated to Hyderabad. So since 2023 onwards, I'm staying in Hyderabad. I once spoke to one of my friends, and he had given me something very interesting. He had mentioned that he's a global citizen. You know, so at times it becomes a challenge for me when people say, "Where are you from?" It becomes difficult to say where am I from. So I say I'm a global citizen now. That's how it is. Okay. For living what I do, I work in a corporate. If I tell you what I do, you will only get jealous because that's the coolest. It's seldom that people get an opportunity to do that. I'm the happiness officer. I'm responsible for taking care of employees' happiness. It can be physical, it can be mental, it can be financial, it can be spiritual, anything and everything. My job is to ensure that employees they come happy and go happy. And I have realized over a period of time that if you want to keep others happy, it starts from you. If you are not happy, if you don't feel fulfilled, you can never ever take care of others. So that's what I do for a living. I really enjoy what I do.
Absolutely, and we can see from your passion at what you do. So tell us how long have you been part of the Confident Storytelling Hub?
As Haritosh has mentioned, we know each other since the time he was a full-time employee of TCS. I still remember the time. It was so nice that we crossed paths, and I realized that there's Haritosh. We have never met in person, but uh, but there's nothing as such that I'm really happy with the advancement of technology. It always feels that I know Haritosh. As a matter of fact, and that is one of the questions that I'm going to answer towards the end as to what happened today in one of my calls wherein I recommended Haritosh. I've been very fortunate to be a part of the Confident Storytelling Hub right from the start when the name was even different. So it has now been changed to it was Small Town Bigger Dreams then, and then the name got changed to Confident Storytelling Hub. So
Absolutely.
I feel absolutely blessed to be one of the pioneers of Small Town Bigger Dreams.
Absolutely. And yes, you're very sure. And And Abu, for all of you who do not know, is also an author. And when I was writing a book, Abu was writing his book, and we were more of an accountability partner along with another person, Taiba. So it was some amazing time. And yes, when we started, we used to call it Small Town Bigger Dreams Academy. But as we evolved, as the time changed, I thought it's better to give a more relevant name, which is contextual for all the members. So let's come to the video confidence challenge. You were one of those members who was always in the morning. When I open the phone, I know that Abu's video is going to be there every morning by 9 a.m. And one of the most consistent. And yeah, I think you came into top 3 or 5 also many times. So what was your experience like in being part of this video confidence challenge?
Thank you so much, Haritosh. Now, again, I'll go ahead and take the reference from a call that I just completed that call. So this is my another Toastmaster. His name is Amit Kumar, and he just called me and he messaged me that Abu, whenever you are available, can you speak? So Amit, he is very passionate, very dedicated. He plays badminton every day, and he says that while everything is happening, I'm not able to do anything new. I'm not able to read. I'm not able to make videos. I'm not able to do connection, networking that I used to do that, and I feel it's missing. So for me, it was also very important because I had made it a point that if I have to make a video, I have to read. So every time I have to do something, I have to read, and I'm sure we both and everybody will agree that how important the power of reading is.
Yes.
So so every time it was there that okay, I have to read, and apart from that, as they always say, books teaches you a lot, but life will always teach you more. So after reading, I also used to make it a point that okay, is there any experience that I had that I want to share along with this? Every day, Haritosh used to come up with something very creative, and uh, that used to be like a flag post, or that would be like a direction to our thoughts. And it was my workaround that okay, so first what I'll do is I'll make a note of my experience, my recent experience, and what I'm reading. Then I marry both of them with the direction that has been given. So it helps you. When people look at it, they would only feel that it's video, but it's not only video, it's about you becoming better at a lot of other things. So for me, it was not only a video challenge, for me it was a reading challenge, introspection challenge, and definitely a video challenge.
It's not only about just creating the video. I mean, video, anyways, is so essential in the world that we are living, but it is also about reflecting on your journey, reflecting on various aspects of your life. So, very well said. So, we all know that not everything is rosy all the time, not everything is piece of cake when you go through it, and especially when you go through the journey of 21 days. I'm pretty sure you would have faced certain challenges or issues and anything like that. So tell us about one or two such challenges and how did you overcome those?
That's absolutely correct, Haritosh. We all want life to go this way, but life will, full
Yes.
Hrithik Roshan dance. So you want it to be this, but it will give you that Hrithik Roshan dance. That is definitely there. But what I have realized over a period of time, and this comes from the fitness mindset, which is like your worst workout is always better than the workout that you never did. So something which is very important for me is I would love to spend a lot of time, but not every day where I would have a lot of time. But I used to only tell myself that my worst video is always better than the video that I've never shared. So
True.
irrespective whether uh, I would like to give 100%, but at times it is a tick mark activity as well. But that tick mark is also very important. So there is always these days there are so many things happening around, so that was definitely there. The second challenge would always be that within the community, and I'm talking about from a space of learning from each other. That is something which is very important. When you look at people doing amazing things, you would also like to go ahead. And every time I used to think, okay, I have done this thing, my only objective is how do I ensure that I don't repeat myself. So every day trying to think that okay, what can I do from an idea point? What can I do from a technology standpoint that I don't repeat? And last but not the least, that people don't have time. Okay. So if somebody is watching my video, how do I ensure that I am able to give them something back for their 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes? It's very important for all of us to respect our time as well as somebody else's time. So these were the challenges that I was facing, and I'm very happy that I we were getting this lot of collaboration as well, lot of help as well. Uh, so these were the top three challenges that I can possibly think of.
Very well said. And I think I love your spirit of bringing innovation in everything that you do. Even if you're making the same video, how can you improve it further? How can you bring a new angle to it altogether? Or how can you just do something which make it even more attractive? So we really love that. Now, tell us about what was your aha or breakthrough moment of this journey. Typically, people have one point where they're like, wow, this is something worthwhile, or this was something that I didn't thought it would lead to this. So, what was one such moment for you?
For me, it will always be listening and understanding somebody else's perspective. We
Mm-hmm.
have some amazing, talented people, and now they say that it's only when you are able to understand other people's thought and perspective, it becomes
Yeah.
amazing. So Haritosh was giving us direction, and that direction can take you anywhere. Now, anywhere means anywhere. So it was very important for me that, okay, wow, this is also a way a person can think. Wow, this is incredible. This is nice. So that was definitely an aha moment. For me, completing that 21 days, whatever happens, I have to complete that 21 days. That was an aha moment. Now, we all are Excel people. Everybody knows that. During weekdays, it is Excel, and during weekend, it is Surf Excel. So when we talk about Excel, that the display is there, and we all want to be there, part of that very to ensure that the task is being completed. That
Yeah.
was also an aha moment. So in this 21 days, my biggest aha was to complete. The second will be to have a dashboard, and third aha was learning from everybody else. And last but not the least, which I'm waiting, is that T-shirt. That will be a hooray moment. Once we get that T-shirt, it will be a hooray moment.
Hooray! Yes,
Yeah.
the hooray moment. Awesome. So, we've talked about the journey, we've talked about your aha moment. The only question that is left is the impact, because we all invest time and energy and effort in doing something, for example this challenge, but we also want to know the result. What happened afterwards, what has changed? So what has been the impact of you completing this challenge?
Thank you so much, Haritosh. Now, this is something that I really want to emphasize. I will segregate this into multiple pointers. So, first and foremost is when you make video, psychologically, we don't like to watch our own video. We don't want to listen to our own voice. I'm not sure if that happens with you, Haritosh.
Absolutely, 100% all the time.
Huh? I'm looking at Haritosh. He's looking so bright. But for some reason, the light is not good at my end. So it's always that particular point that you feel that, oh my God, this is such a professional video, and most probably I could have worked something upon my. So having said that, I have realized what is important is showing up and being yourself. The message is always the most important thing. As they say, don't miss forest for a tree. That is important. The second thing is, over a period of time, when you do such activities, when you push yourself, you become comfortable. So I recently hosted an event. It was a huge event in Mumbai. Now, when I'm doing all of these things, I am now so comfortable making fun of myself. I can just go on stage and be myself. When you do such things, you become so comfortable with people, with making mistakes, accepting yourself. And last but not the least, one of the most amazing thing is you can be innovative. You can be innovative. And and the impact is, now I'll talk about that particular point. Wherein Amit, he called me, he said that I'm looking for a mentor. Can you help me? And immediately I said that Haritosh would be a better mentor. So I would request you to please connect with Haritosh. More than me, I know this person, and this person has been committed. I know him for 5 years, 6 years, and he has done this incredible job right now with that 21 days challenge. He's back. There was something that happened in his family. Now he's back and he has started it. So you have to approach him. So one of the best things that happen is there is a lot of noise,
Yes.
but there are like when we talk about the world, it has like reached 7.58 billion people, and this 8 billion people, when you do certain things, it benefits you because then you start standing out of the crowd. So for me, it was Haritosh. I said, you have to buy. He said, somebody else, no. try Haritosh. Uske baad se, obviously you can, but try Haritosh first. So it works to such an extent that when Haritosh has shown that particular thing, people start trusting you. People start, and this happens. I did it with Haritosh. If I am regular, people will do with me. People will do with you. What they want to see is consistency. When I used to also share it in my WhatsApp. I used to also share it on my LinkedIn. That was also one of the tasks. Now, when people observe you, gone are those days when people read your resume and all. People want to see what you are actually doing. It makes so much of difference to what you are doing. When you approach work, now my work has to do with a lot of creativity. You are in a very creative zone. And when you do something with a lot of creativity, with a lot of technology, you'll be amazed with the output. So it has completely transformed. I want to ensure that, for the 2 days that I've missed, I'll go ahead and make back-to-back videos and come back, because towards the end, what happens is people start understanding that you are consistent. You are man or woman of your words.
Wow, I love every bit, and I want to talk so much about all of this, but I like to keep myself short. I love the first thing that you said, and I noticed your status and all, which is when you're becoming comfortable in being uncomfortable. That is what the aim is. Aim is not to make the perfect video. There's nothing called perfect video. I feel that I should have something else, and I should have better hair now. So of course we all think about getting better, but what is more important is the other thing that you talk about is the confidence. And the confidence come for most of us by doing things repeatedly, by trying to constantly innovate. And that is what our goal has been. We don't really care what is the quality of video, what is the duration of the video. Of course, we want you to improve, but more than, I think, in the world, and especially in this part of the world, I think we Indians have a lot of things that we can offer to the world. The only thing that we are lacking is the confidence, that realizing that we are worth it. We can do it. We can do with quality. We can do on time. We can do amazing thing. And that is what is my small attempt in helping a lot of people, that no, if you can have confidence, I think there's no stopping us from going anywhere. After that, whatever happens will be like magical. So thank you so much, Abu. And with that comes the second last question, is that you have been on this journey, I've seen your journey, but there are a lot of people who are still on the verge, like, whether I should really learn about public speaking, confidence, storytelling. What is your message for anyone who are like, should I learn, should I not learn? What do you want to tell them?
Thank you so much, Haritosh. Now, Haritosh, I'll talk about one of my team members in Mumbai, okay? He is very hardworking. He is very hardworking, but the only thing is, he's not confident. So, in today's time, again, I'm going ahead and giving you a reference of India, and I'm not sure if it is all across the globe. In India, if a task is given to you, you have to be street smart in getting the job done. You
Yes,
cannot get back to your manager stating that, oh, this problem happened. Oh, this problem happened. Oh, this problem happened. Now, there was a very simple task. He had to do a discussion, a meeting with a particular group. The group was ready, but he was not able to find a venue, a meeting room vacant. So I spoke to the head of the program and I told her that, my team member wanted to have a meeting, but the venue was not available. And she's saying that, Abu, is he crazy? Why didn't he approach me? I can get that's my shop, that's my floor. And then I was wondering why exactly, because the only challenge was he was not confident enough. Yes. He thought that, at times you need confidence to ask people. You are so hardworking. It is not easy to get a group of people working. He was able to do that, but he was not confident in talking to the person that I don't have a room. Can you please arrange? When you do these kind of things, when you start uploading your videos in front of strangers whom you possibly think right now, you get a boost to talk to anyone and everyone. If you want to survive today, you have to know the art of speaking to anyone and everyone. You can't be, this is not my personality type. Oh, I haven't done that. This is not my vibe. Go home then. Please. That's the answer you will get to be. I'm just talking from how we operate here. So when you participate in these kind of things, now the most important thing is you are not getting paid for it. But if you do it properly, you will be surprised how much people are willing to pay for it. Okay? So that's another very important thing. I also have this particular instance wherein I remember when you spoke about that perfect. I remember this friend of mine, he wanted to make a video. Okay. So he called me, he called a lot of other people as well. And it was very different call wherein he said that, Abu, can you tell me while you were making your first YouTube video, what were some of the challenges that you faced? And I shared my top 3 challenges. And he said that I'm asking everybody for their challenges. And what I'll do is I'll make one video and that video will be flawless because I have taken all of your negatives, all of your flaws, and then my video will be the perfect video. And I told him at that point in time that video will never be out, my friend. I don't want to discourage you. So, in order to be confident as well, you have to do things in which you don't feel confident at all. So, my dear friends, whoever is listening to you, today you have to be a go-getter. You are shy, you are introvert, this is not the place. Please, nobody cares. When you do such things out of your comfort zone, when you are accountable for 21 days, people think you are up for the job.
Thank you so much, Abu. That was beautiful. And that reminds me of a great study done where what they did was in a university, they had this photography class. And what they did was they segregated class into 2 groups. One group was asked to take a number of pictures, take as many pictures as you want. And the other group was asked to take only one picture, but the picture has to be perfect. And they were given about a week to do that. Now, the first group actually enjoyed the process. They took hundreds and thousands of pictures and they were really enjoying. The second group got into what we call analysis paralysis. They kept thinking, maybe I can get a better one, maybe I can get a one. At the end of the submission, the first group had so many amazing pictures because they have done so many, but the other group, they hardly had any picture, and even those pictures were not of as good quality as the first group. The point here is if you don't try, it's always say that done is better than perfect, right? So if you want to become better, at least try to do something, try to be part of a challenge, try to be part of a community. Now, this leads us to the last and the final question, and I call it as a cheeky question. So some people may call it as self promotion as well. So feel free to give your honest opinion as well. You've been part of Confidence Storytelling Hub for a few years now. Would you recommend it to someone?
So, Haritosh, that's the thing, in today's time, and this person, Amit Kumar, I'm sorry, I straight away spoke about Haritosh. Now, the challenge that we face today is we have a lot of people, we have a lot of population, but do we have the right skill set?
Right.
That is the most important thing. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know Haritosh. This was not the first time he started with 21 days. There were so many other 21 days he had started, but that did not go the way it was supposed to go. So, in today's time, if you're looking forward to get somebody who you can trust, who can be by your side, and who can root for you, then you should go for Haritosh.
Thank you so much.
That is the most important thing in today's time. You don't want to go with the smartest person. You don't want to go with the most knowledgeable person. You don't want to go with the most talented person. You want to go with somebody who has a great attitude. And if you are looking for a great attitude, it's Haritosh Srivastav for you.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate, and that was so much fun. So it didn't feel like an interview; it felt like having a conversation with you. And yeah, I hope to break that thing that we haven't met in person. It doesn't feel like, but yes, I do want to meet you in person very soon. Hopefully, you come to Delhi or I come to Hyderabad. Thank you so much, Abu. This was so much fun. So for anyone, if you are at the verge of what is that one skill that I want to learn about, I personally highly recommend that you learn about confidence and storytelling, because this one skill can really take you to the places you can't even imagine. And this is probably the wrap of our this series, this version of 21 days video confidence challenge finisher interview, where I have interviewed at least 9 people. This is probably the ninth video who have completed this challenge. They are all leaders, and I'm so excited because we have just started the next challenge, and the next challenge is called freedom to speak. So if you're somebody who's interested to join, please send a message to our team and we'll get back to you. But as I say every time, until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep going out of your comfort zone. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another finisher video series.